Now, I'm from Wisconsin originally. Here's my Wisconsin wine glass right here. Back in Wisconsin, many people, myself included, are of Norwegian extraction. We used to tell jokes back there about two Norwegian farmers named Sven and Ole. The whole point of Sven and Ole jokes is that Sven and Ole are very stupid. Here's an example of a Sven and Ole joke. Now, Sven and Ole are the best of friends. They have two farms right next to each other, but they argue about only one thing. There's an animal they own that they share back and forth for various chores. Sven says that this animal is a donkey, while Ole insists that it's a mule. One day they're arguing about this, and finally Sven says, "Why are we even doing this? We don't know anything. Why don't we go consult the only educated person in town, Pastor Thorlidsson, pastor of our Norwegian Lutheran Church?" So off they go. They knock on the door of his parsonage, and Pastor Thorlidsson lets them in, and they explain the situation to him, and finally he says, "Gentlemen, there is an easy solution to this quandary. Henceforth, both of you shall call the animal by its biblical name. The animal is an ass." Problem solved. Never again did Sven and Ole exchange an angry word. Now, one day, finally, sadly, the animal died. And Sven and Ole said to one another, "This animal has served us so long and so faithfully that we can't sell the carcass to the glue factory." They decided they would give the animal a proper burial. And so they hooked the tractor up to one of its legs, and they dragged it to this beautiful hill that sits right between their two farms. And right there on top of the hill, there is a maple tree, and next to the maple tree, they began to dig for that animal a grave. Now, it's a big animal, and so the grave had to be very deep, and they're digging, and they're digging, and they're digging, and finally they're way deep down in the ground, and another farmer comes by. His name is Lars, and Lars sees what they're doing and says, "Sven and Ole, what are you two guys doing down there? Are you digging a foxhole?" And Ole says, "Not according to Pastor Thorlidsson.